A very good evening once again from the sports desk. The MTN8 has reached the semi-final stage of the competition. An exciting first leg matchup was scheduled for this weekend. On Saturday, Kaizer Chiefs host defending champions Mamelodi Sundowns in a cross-city rivalry at the Soccer City. And on Sunday, a battle between Stellenbosch FC and Orlando Pirates will brew at the Danie Craven Stadium. Now, joining us to look ahead to the semi-finals are the MTN8 legends, former Orlando Pirates captain Lucky Lekgwathi and former Amakhosi goalkeeper Brilliant Khuzwayo. Gents, good evening and thank you so much for joining us.
A very brilliant evening indeed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Good evening to you, Gwelandino, and to the viewers at home.
Lucky, let me start with you. Big game, Stellenbosch and Orlando Pirates. You've been here before. You know what it's like to win this. Just tell us about your view of that game.
Not easy. It's going to be tough for both teams. And I think they are there not by, mistake. They deserve to be there. And if you look at Stellenbosch, the way they are playing, I think they are playing with good football under Mr. Barker. And, yeah, Pirates, they are on top of their game.
And I mean, I'm sure there's that little matter of the league game.
You know what, after losing, and they say it's dangerous to play against the team that they lost the game before you can play them. So, yeah, but for Pirates, they'll be going for revenge. As you know that they lost their first losses against Stellenbosch. But it's a cup game. So Pirates, they want to defend the title, not to break my record, to match my record. So, yeah, I so wish Pirates they win
you
the
had
game.
to throw that in.
Yeah, and you know what? And it's good because of their play. It's 2 legs, home and away.
Yeah.
They're starting Cape Town. For them, it's not to concede, to score goals. Coming home, the draw is going to be good for them.
Nah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let me bring you in. I mean, big game. Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs. It's a rivalry that goes on for ages. What's your take on the game?
Speaking about 2 teams, one team just won. Both teams actually won yesterday. Chiefs won, even though it was last minute, beating Stellenbosch. But you're also speaking about Mamelodi Sundowns, who actually win convincingly, beating Polokwane 16 Polokwane. Both teams are playing away. But now they're coming to play semi-finals of the MTN8. Last game that Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs played, Mamelodi Sundowns won by 2 mistakes that Kaizer Chiefs made. But now we're going to FNB Stadium. Both teams are on the high. One team is actually starting to pick up, because once Kaizer Chiefs pick up their style, you know that they will be on fire and they will never be stoppable. But Sundowns also, you see, they've got new players trying to gel in with old players. So now even Sundowns, they are not actually on their best performance.
I mean, they are not at their best, but they've gone 6 in a row. They are breaking records.
Actually, 29 games in winning, not even.
So it's losing. Scary that they are playing this way, yet they are not on their best form as yet. So imagine when they hit that form. But I mean, as a former Kaizer Chiefs player, what do you make of this Kaizer Chiefs? A lot of people have been saying that, age coach, give him time, but now 2 wins in a row. It looks like they're settling down. What do you make of the Kaizer Chiefs and the chances in the MTN8 on Saturday?
You're speaking about Kaizer Chiefs, a very, very huge brand in Africa and the whole globally in terms of football. Now you have players that are playing not to make a mistake in terms of players having with the confidence that they have in terms of wearing the Kaizer Chiefs jersey. You're speaking about a team that is high. They need high quality players. Now in the Bafana, they don't even have one player that is there. You don't need a coach who's actually saying you are building that coach. You need players that hit the ball running each and every time. But you have players that are actually playing not to make a mistake. If they can actually find that combination, but you need leaders in the team. You have many leaders in Kaizer Chiefs. I doubtly so. You still have players.
Are you hopeful, though? Sorry to rush you because we don't have that much time. Are you hopeful that Mulifinseki can get Kaizer Chiefs right? I'm
very hopeful. In life, you should always be hopeful.
Okay. From your side, is Orlando Pirates settled? Do you feel that Orlando Pirates is able to compete not only in the MTN8 but beyond with what you've seen so far?
I think credit must go to the leadership of the team. After winning double last year, he didn't relax and say they want double. He went to sign players from other teams, and they brought depth into our team. If you look at some of them that they were given a chance, like Masongani, a small boy from our last born, from Diski Challenge. Yeah, I think they can go all the way. as you know that like this year they'll be competing in too many competitions, and I think they have a balanced squad. And last time when I met with the coach, he promised me that, you know what, I have a good team and this thing they're going to do.
Yeah. So before we just talk a little bit to the fans, I want to do this differently. Brilliant. What's your prediction for the Pirates Stellenbosch?
3-0 Orlando Pirates.
3-0 Orlando Pirates. Lucky?
A draw.
Your prediction
draw.
For the other game?
Yes,
for the Chiefs,
Sundowns and Chiefs. A draw.
Okay.
Yes. You don't want Kaizer Chiefs in the final?
Who?
Oh, you're scared of Kaizer Chiefs?
You know, a derby is going to be okay. You know why he's talking like this?
Yeah.
Last time when we won a derby, Chiefs, when they won the last time when they won the trophy, it was MTN8 and it was against Pirates. And luckily I was not there.
But
I was not there if I was there.
That this game, this final right now should be Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates.
Okay,
Let's see,
no, a derby, a final, a derby.
So
Chiefs versus
both
Pirates.
of you are confident that there will be a derby. I'm sure Rolando Mokoena has something to say about that, but we're going to leave it there. Very briefly, like I'm going to give this one to you. What do you say to the fans ahead of the weekend?
You know what, to the fans, you know, first let me thank MTN8 for this opportunity. To the fans, I say they must come to the stadium and they must come early. As you know that MTN, they give back to everyone. You know, everyone is a winner, so they must go early to the stadium, you know, to win a share of their 8 million rand in prizes.
Fantastic. Lucky Lekgwathi, Brilliant Khuzwayo, thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming through to talk to us. It's the MTN8 weekend, and we're going to see Kaizer Chiefs up against Mamelodi Sundowns on Saturday, and on Sunday it is Stellenbosch FC and Orlando Pirates. Let's pack it there as far as sport is concerned. Back to Kathy.